delays are by far the biggest source of frustration for rail passengers, official figures show. A report from the Office of Rail and Road (ORR) show punctuality and reliability of services generate almost a quarter, 23%, of complaints. This is almost 3 times more than the next most common grievance, ticket machines and kiosks, which caused 8% of disputes. Plus 2m guy.d. equals I2b6c05 cbfd91 d436 src equals http://i.dailymaild.co.uk/o03d42d800imj33_imj height equals 357 width equals 634 alt equals almost 1/4 of all disputes on Britain's railways come from complaints by passengers over the punctuality and reliability of rail services across the country. Class equals blocks border img share, greater than plus 2m guy.d. equals I7b09fcf9890f072 src equals http://i.dailymaild.co.uk/pix/2018/01/12/0053272200030E80imj32_imj38.underscore151518632338.jpg height equals 420 width equals 634 alt equals ticket machines and kiosks at rail stations cause 8% of disputes among passengers. Class equals blocks border img share, greater than the latest figures which cover July to August last year showed the number of complaints per 100,000 journeys, or the complaints rate, actually dipped 2.2% from the same period the previous year to 28.7. Advertising again reinvented by Teeds, but a number of operators including Virgin Trains, Great Western Railway and Northern have seen a surge in disputes with disgruntled passengers. Complaints against the Virgin Trains East Coast have more than doubled in a year, rising 114%. The service, which connects London and Edinburgh, received 142 complaints per 100,000 journeys. But in its case delays did not register as a major problem. Almost a third of these, 30.1%, were about the state of the facilities on board, just under 27% were about online ticket purchases, and 6.6% were about packed trains where there was not enough room to sit or stand. The ORR stressed one reason for the big rise was the low complaints rate in the same quarter in 2016. It said this may have been due to its failure to resolve disputes efficiently. Virgin's West Coast line, which runs from London to Glasgow, was also hit with a 7% rise in complaints. Almost a fifth were about delayed trains. It received 154 complaints per 100,000 journeys, the joint second highest rate with the Caledonian Sleeper. The top spot was taken by Grand Central, which runs from Sunderland to London King's Cross. GWR also received a 62% rise in complaints, more than 1 in 10 of which were about not having enough room to sit and stand. Virgin West Coast was identified as having the worst record at handling complaints. Rail operators are meant to resolve disputes within 20 working days. But the franchise only managed to meet this deadline in 76% of cases, down from 88% from the previous year. In contrast, 9 operator including Southeastern and Govia Thameslink Railway, which operates the troubled Southern franchise, resolved all their complaints within this time period. Alex Heyman, Managing Director of Public Markets at Consumer Group, which said train companies still aren't adequately dealing with the vast majority of disgruntled passengers' complaints, from problems with late and dirty trains through to issues buying their tickets. This dysfunctional system adds insult to injury for passengers. The figures emerge as rail passengers have been hit by a fresh wave of strikes this week, and are reeling from biggest fare hike in 5 years. Which recently reported more than 7 million journeys were delayed by more than half an hour last year, meaning the passengers were eligible for compensation. Independent watchdog Transport Focus has estimated that around 2/3 of passengers eligible for a payout do not complain. A spokesperson for Virgin Trains said, "We welcome feedback from our customers as it helps us identify any problems with our services and quickly put them right." Complaint statistics are not the best way to measure passenger satisfaction, and in the most recent independent survey by the industry watchdog, Transport Focus, over 91% of Virgin Trains customers rated us as providing a good service. A spokesman for Great Western said, "We have seen complaints fall by 75% in the last 10 years and have worked hard to improve the service we offer our passengers, especially in providing information during periods of disruption. We are disappointed to see them head in the opposite direction this quarter." A spokesman for Northern said, "We are committed to addressing all customer complaints and firmly believe feedback is vital if we are to continue to improve the service we offer. It's depressing. Commuters react to annual fare rise loaded, 0% progress, 0% 0:00 previous place skip live mute 00:00 current time 0:00 duration time 2:18 full screen need text video quality 576p 540p 360p 270p foreground, white black red green blue yellow magenta cyan, opaque semi-opaque background, white black red green blue yellow magenta cyan, opaque semi-transparent transparent window, white black red green blue yellow magenta cyan, opaque semi-transparent transparent font size 50% 75% 100% 125% 150% 175% 200% 300% 400% text, edge style non-raised depressed uniform drop shadow font family default monospace serif proportional serif monospace sans serif proportional sans serif casual script small caps default stun minimize expand